Hi everyone, Lord Crew here, and welcome to my channel. So the topic for today is about the upcoming balance changes for sleep. And without further ado, guys, let's proceed. As you can see, guys, there's an update now, and currently running now on the public test realm or PTR that there will be an incoming balance changes for sleep, and they call it Sleep 2.0. Same thing that what they did in Ward, where they name it like Ward 2.0, guys. And all of this information, guys, all can be read at the go to the godsunchains.com and just go to learn tab and go for blog, and you will able to read this update about the sleep 2.0. And as you can see, guys, the sleep 2.0, it's about like uh uh, not literally changing it. Sleep is still an ability where creature will not able to attack or use their ability. But there's like a twist in Sleep 2.0. If the creature receive a damage, it will wake up, guys. And that's like for me, it's like a big nerf for a deck like Board Wipe deck and Deception, guys. Especially because currently in the archetype or currently on the God's domain, there are like two gods that are literally using this sleep as their ability, and one of this one are death and deception, guys. And we all know both two the God's domain has like a very powerful meta deck. So uh before, sleep deception dominate the meta for like a month, and it was like nerf since they did a ward 2.0. Now for the current meta, uh even though there are like only few players who ever to enter the top 10 or top 20 using board wipe deck, now it will also might affect the board wide deck, guys, because as you know, I'm also a board wide deck player. As you know, that board wide deck rely on sleep and creature control on the early phase until it reach 7 casting costs for them to do either Demogorgon or Apocalypse Now or a board wipe. So literally that was like the majority of control of the board wipe deck, and also sleep deception. Sleep is literally to stall the game and either prepare for them for a big AoE damage for all opponent's creature. And because of that one, guys, part of the PTR, guys, also that they change also some core cards changes, because yes, they want to make sure that every all gods has access of a one damage. Because for example, magic has the god power bolt that can deals one damage. So magic and deception can counter sleep now because they have like a god power that can deals one damage, can deals one damage to their creature or to opponent creature. And if that is on their creature, means that they can like unsleep the creature because they take one damage. So for other meta, other domain like war, nature, uh death, and also like they added some neutral cards, guys, that can deals damage. Instead of deals one damage to enemy creature, they totally change it to one damage. Now the good thing about this deals one damage, it means it can be used not also to creature but also to the god's life, guys. Deals one damage from, okay, so this is like literally powerful. So there will be a lot of aggro nowadays rather than control, so they're minimizing the control deck, especially the late game control deck that relies on sleep. And so as you can see, deals one damage, Artinian Archer, Cartesian Marine, deals two damage, Dwarf Atlan, deals one damage, Ranger First Bow, deals one, Veteran Archer can deals one damage up to two targets. So means if there are like two big creature of mine has sleep, I can like use Veteran to unsleep too. And Wildfire, guys, one of the changes for nature, that instead of like one damage to opponent, it also one damage to your creature and give plus one and regen if your creature is wild, guys. So this is like a very big nerf for the meta for board wipe deck and sleep deception, guys, especially for death that relies on siren, and sleep deception that has those cards that has like sleep, like diagnosis, and the elixir, guys. Okay, so these PTR guys are currently are playable. Starting it was started yesterday, January 31st, and it will finish on the February 2nd. So we have like couple of days, guys. So you can try and test it. And as you can see, they put some major deck codes here. So if you play on the PTR, you can like literally copy your a board wipe deck. This is like equivalent to H Paint board wipe deck, Sleep Deception, zombie combo. This zombie combo use a siren to stall the game, and they're gonna use a corpse explosion to do necronomics and corpse explosion to deals an AoE damage. So the main reason why it's part of the sleep deck they because they put sirens, the siren there, the one to cast 2/2 that afterlife sleep all upon creature to stall the game, guys. That on that similar to board wipe deck, guys, but instead of like using Polyhemia and Pancreas, they use the Twitch Aches. They use that one and Jason. Ramp Magic, they're using Demogorgon here, guys, on the Ramp Magic and Control War, where they have also a Demogorgon. So one of the big uh, key cards that has been like people are like big down on prices are the Demogorgon, guys. As you can see, guys, if you check from Token Trove, the current price of Demogorgon dropped significantly, and as you can see, it's from 1,000, guys. It now is reached back now to 800. So people who purchase Demogorgon above 1,000 are like literally been affected by this one, guys, because of this upcoming PTR. Yeah, I believe Demogorgon still a good card because some deck like War Control or Magic Ramp, they don't use sleep, guys, as as a permanent control, guys. People like War Control, Ramp, and even Nature Control use Demogorgon because this is like a source of life heal. Because as you can see, he has Leech, and if I do a sleep, I can still like gain 3 life. So this is like a stall the game a little bit and gain heal life here, guys. But this card is one of the major card that's been affected by this Sleep 2.0, guys. Because usually this is like a major card. All majority of the control deck has this one to control and stall the game. But now because of that change in sleep, who knows? Like this volume might drop, guys. So even me, I don't know if I'm gonna sell this one or not. But I might gonna wait, guys. And as you can see, there's like people are now selling this, selling and buying it. As you can see, someone sell it from 90. Now there are like people buying it. So there are people buying it also, but there are people are selling it. So if you buy it now, good for you. At on the lowest price now. Currently, a few months ago, it was like 1,000 or it reached 2,000, almost 2,000 in price, guys. Especially during the sleep deception meta. So now, guys, that's it, guys. So I believe uh, board wipe deck will having difficulty now, especially that they rely on the early board. They rely on sleep for early board control, guys. Sleep deception, especially deception now, who has a lot of sleep key cards, will be also being affected, and there are lots of frustration from the deception player rather than the death player, guys. And some people things like uh instead of like having a uh, nerfing sleep, they should like add more cards like to counter those kind of tech cards. For example, guys, one big example that I learned, right, like lots of people complaining about Necrosceptor, but not all player put a relic remover on their deck. So something like that to think about, guys. And I believe it will affect the board wipe deck a lot. So technically, currently the dominating deck for now is the Nature. Nature big weakness is board wipe deck, and board wipe deck are only like 2% in terms of number of players. So uh technically what will happen, I believe there will be so much rise of nature, guys, because one of their key meta that can destroy them is like board wipe deck are no longer that effective now, especially for this camping nerf. And FYI, wildfire, it's been like one of the big buff for that anti-sleep for the nature, guys. Imagine since the rise of the Radiant Dawn, guys, remember Radiant Dawn? When they buffed Radiant Dawn that removes sleep, it totally light dominates and kill majority of the board wipe deck. It has the highest win rate versus board wipe deck now. Now, imagine this, guys. There are lots of way now for to remove sleep, especially War. Now, War has like this brew where it 5 casting cost, this one damage to all creature, give it protect and give +2. Imagine that one. It can remove sleep now. So technically it will like literally a devastating for any control deck that rely on sleep for stalling the game. Okay. So yeah, so let's wait. Demogorgon, it will be a good opportunity for people if they want to buy. Now the question mark is still good or bad, still unknown, guys. But for me, it's still playable because you can stall the game for one turn and heal your life. Yes, there are counter now to that sleep. Maybe I stalled the 10-10, sleep it, gain 3 life, but if there's a way for to unsleep it, to attack me, to kill me, I think that will be like a major changer now, guys. So let's see, guys, and this is currently on PTR, so we don't know if they're gonna implement or not, guys. And that is the cases here, guys. So guys, if you have like questions or suggestions, kindly please leave me a comment. And if you like the video, please sub and like. And thank you for watching, guys. See you.
There's a distance between us.